Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicolini, and I'm joined today by the lovely Leslie, who mans the Coors Light booth right by the winner's circle. If you're at Gulfstream Park, stop by and say hello to Leslie. Now let's take a look at those track and weather conditions.
It's a Chamber of Commerce day in South Florida. The main track fast, the turf course firm, our first race, 1 mile claiming event. Fillies and mares, 4 and up. Scratch the 6, Dr. Sprinkles. Jockeying on the 2 is Gilbert Chamafi.
They're all in line. They're off. Berry Cherry Candy on the far outside with Mom's Blessing also with early speed. These two out for the lead, and Senora de Lujan is right there to the inside as the field races out of the chute. It is with Mom's Blessing in front. Very Cherry Candy running in second by 2.5. Senora de Lujan follows in third. Then it's Tale of Peace, Norunisa between horses. Saratoria is second last, and 3Bs is at the back of the field past an opening quarter mile in 23 and 3. Up the backstretch they go with Mom's Blessing and Paco Lopez, almost 2 lengths in front of Very Cherry Candy. And then comes Senora de Lujan to the inside of Norunisa. Tale of Pieces to the outside of them. Sarateria's got 7 lengths to make up at the half-mile pole. 3Bs is last, and they went 46 and 4 for a half-mile. Into the turn with Mom's Blessing in front, but Very Cherry Candy is turning up the heat. And with 3 furlongs to go, they're a neck apart on the lead. Tale of Peace is 3 lengths off of them. And then comes Senora de Lujan and Norunisa dropping back in 5th. Then 3Bs and Sarateria at the quarter pole. And Very Cherry Candy and Luis Saez have taken over. 3/4, 111 and 2. They're into the stretch, and Very Cherry Candy has opened up a 5-length lead. Then Tale of Peace, Senora de Lujan with Mom's Blessing dropping back, and Norunisa. It is all Very Cherry Candy in a romp. It's going to be Tale of Peace second, and then Senora de Lujan and Norunisa.
Number 8, Very Cherry Candy is sweet in victory. Owned by Mike DiPaolo, trained by Mike DiPaolo, ridden to victory today by Luis Saez. Second race, 6 furlong, maiden claiming, maiden filly, 3-year-olds, scratch the 4, gussy up.
They're off. And it's Siren Secret who goes out to take the early lead, but plenty of pressure as Spirited Flight is right alongside. Lori's Comprise is down on the inside, and then Scarlet Dixie. In between horses, Kiki's Tony, Broadway Secret's close too. Only 2.5 lengths separates all of those, and it's 5 or 6 back to Senorita Sangria, who trails the field with a half-mile to go. And the opening quarter mile goes in 22 and 4/5 seconds as Siren Secret and Dylan Davis lead the way a neck. Spirited Flight second to the inside, and Scarlet Dixie is just off the leaders third by 2. Then Kiki's Tony, followed by Broadway's Secret. After that comes Senorita Sangria, and Lori's Comprise is dropped way out of it here and is being eased at the top of the stretch. And now it is Scarlet Dixie who draws up right alongside of Siren Secret and takes the lead after a 46 and 3/2 mile. And Scarlet Dixie and Edgard Zayas are in front. The favorite Siren Secret tries to hang in there second on the inside as Scarlet Dixie drifts out to the center of the track. Siren Secret is right there at the rail. Scarlet Dixie comes back in. Siren Secret, these two head and head, nose and nose, very close. Either of the two could have won it. Senorita Sangria was third, and then Kiki's Tony.
Number 7, Scarlet Dixie wins it by a nose. Owned and trained by Dan Peter, ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. Take a 45-second break. We'll be back for the third.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. your way to play.
Ocala Breeder Sales Company, where champions and Grade 1 stakes winners are sold, presents the next event on our sales calendar. The OBS Winter Mix Sale, January 22nd through 24th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
The third race contested at 1 mile. Claimer, 4-year-olds and up with the claiming tag $6,250. Scratched the 9 Strong Fire. The jockey on the 5 is Jose Osorio Jr.
They're off. Credit Voucher is being sent out to the front. Large Coffee on the far outside with good early speed as well. And now moving through an opening on the inside as they race out of the chutes. Makeout Man along with Veritek. And these two are going to take over. Makeout Man and Veritek from Credit Voucher, who settles back into third position. Break up another 2 back to Move Over. Then comes Tiger Distinction to the outside. Run in Aruba. After that, it's Large Coffee. And at the back, it's Henry the Great. 24-2 was the first quarter. And Makeout Man kicks on to lead by 2.5 over Veritek. Credit Voucher, the favorite, is 5 lengths off the lead, running in third. Run in Aruba follows in fourth in a pretty scattered field. Then Move Over. Large Coffee is 9 lengths off the lead right now. Tiger Distinction and Henry the Great, 47-2 for a half mile. Makeout Man on top as the field runs into the far turn, and now Credit Voucher gets going and is taken second from Veritek. And Run in Aruba is well in contention and moving well. And then Move Over on the far outside, followed by Tiger Distinction, Large Coffee, and Henry the Great, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Makeout Man turning for home, now passed on the lead by Credit Voucher. Credit Voucher in front, but to the outside, Move Over comes on, and Run in Aruba's third, and Move Over moves by Credit Voucher. It is Move Over and Matthew Rispoli in front, leaving Credit Voucher back running in second. Move Over will win from Credit Voucher. And then comes a photo for third, which is very close between Tiger Distinction and Large Coffee.
It's the favorite number 4, Move Over, winning it for Mary Beth Reese, trained by Marcus Vitale, ridden to victory today by Matthew Rispoli. Fourth race, 6 furlongs maiden claiming event for maiden filly, the 3-year-olds. 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 6, Nora in the Sky.
They're off. Very slow beginning there for Arissa. It's Made in Heaven for the front, opening up a length and a half from Tex Appeal away, running in second. Then the favorite Nora in the Sky, who's well placed early, third, less than 2 lengths from the lead. Then JoJo's Gal on the outside, followed by Rainbow at Midnight, Trio of Mischief, and an 8-length gap back to slow-starting Arissa, who's ahead of Fantastic Voyage, and the opening quarter mile is in 23 seconds flat. Moving into the turn, Made in Heaven, the leader, Tex Appeal, draws up alongside. Nora in the Sky is just to the outside of them. Then JoJo's Gal far outside, followed by Trio of Mischief. Down toward the inside, Rainbow at Midnight is next. 4.5 back to Arissa and Fantastic Voyage, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. And it is Tex Appeal off the turn in front. To the outside, Nora in the Sky, Trio of Mischief between those two. A 46.5 mile. It is Nora in the Sky who has taken the lead on the outside. Tex Appeal fights on though. Tex Appeal and Nora in the Sky. These two, Tex Appeal, Nora in the Sky. Tex Appeal over Nora in the Sky. Then Fantastic Voyage, Arissa and Trio of Mischief.
Number 1, Tex Appeal wins the photo. Owned by Goodwood Racing, trained by Jane Sabelli, ridden to victory today by Joel Rosario. The 5th race on a firm turf course, 1 mile and 1/16, maiden fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up, 10 runners going to post, no scratches, no jockey changes.
They're off. Good even beginning here Magical World out of the gate well from the inside. Painted Paradise now goes up on the far outside, and right alongside is Pink 90 with early speed too. Down toward the inside, Too Good to Be True. Renard Lapaz right up there too with Biddy Kitty. And then we come back to In His Kiss. After coming out of the gate well, Magical World is in mid-pack, 5 lengths off the lead, 2 lengths clear of Stella Cavallo. At the back of the field are Ah Honey Honey and Shaka as they go to the backstretch, 24 flat, opening quarter mile. Painted Paradise on top, leading the way by a length over Renard Lapon, second by another 2. Then Too Good to Be True, Biddy Kitty to the outside. In His Kiss is after that, and then Magical World hard held along the rail. Pink 90 is right alongside of them, and then comes Stella Cavallo, Ah Honey Honey to the outside, and Shaka's at the back, 10 lengths off the lead. 49 flat was the first half mile. It is Painted Paradise, Renard Lapon second to the outside, and now these two are right together on the lead. Biddy Kitty is in third, Too Good to Be True, fourth between horses. Magical World fifth along the inside, a length and a half clear of In His Kiss. Then Pink 90, Stella Cavallo starting to pick it up with an inside run. And then Shaka and Ah Honey Honey. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Painted Paradise yet to give up the lead to Renard Lapon, who's full out running in second. Magical World dives to the rail and comes on as they move into the final furlong. Painted Paradise, Magical World slipping through a seam on the rail. Magical World takes the lead. Painted Paradise, Stella Cavallo closing late. Magical World scores from Painted Paradise, Stella Cavallo and Shaka.
Number 1, Magical World scores for Phipps Stable, trained by Shug McGahee, and that gives jockey Joel Rosario his second consecutive victory. We'll take a short break and be back for the 6th race in just a minute.
Mucho Macho Man is full out now, will take charge. Mucho Macho Man just keeps on finding on the lead, will take charge. A late run, Mucho Macho Man, the more they asked, the more he gave.
Classic bloodlines. Like his brother Awesome Again, Macho Uno is now sire of a Breeders' Cup Classic winner, Mucho Macho Man. Champion Macho Uno, standing at Adena Springs.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
The 6th race, 6.5 furlongs for maiden filly 3-year-olds. 1 medication change. Number 2, Innate Grace will race with first-time Lasix.
They're off. Whumping Willow is going to the front. Love You Loads on the outside, and here comes In Tune from the inside along with Lady Liana, and then comes Lone Guarantee, who's away running in 5th. After that, Innate Grace to the inside. Isla Tan is next by another 5. Then Predicate. Take Flight is last as the field races up the backstretch, and the favorites in front. In Tune a half length to Lady Liana through a 22-2 first quarter. These two into the turn together. Whumping Willow is third, 2 lengths off of them. Then Love You Loads to the outside of Innate Grace, who rides the rail. Lone Guarantee's got 6 lengths to make up, just going evenly on the turn. Then Isla Tan, Predicate, and the trailer is Take Flight. Approaching the quarter pole, it is In Tune leading Lady Liana as Whumping Willow edges up to them after a 45-2 half mile. Love You Loads is going to come 4 wide, and way out there is Lone Guarantee, who's 5 wide. They're into the stretch. In Tune to the outside, Whumping Willow. Love You Loads runs on. Lady Liana right in behind them. Then it's Lone Guarantee. Predicate is closing late on the far outside. In Tune clings to the lead. Whumping Willow, Love You Loads. It's In Tune. In Tune scores over Whumping Willow. And then Love You Loads and Lone Guarantee.
Number 3, In Tune. Nice looking filly, owned by Wirt, Hummer, and Frere, trained by Todd Pletcher, ridden to victory today by Javier Castellano. The 7th race, 1 mile on the turf, named in honor of trainer Danny Miller. Scratch number 14, Whole Royalty.
They're off. Oceano Gato on the far outside hustled out to take the lead. Seattle Me Up also prominent early, claiming victories, going up with them. And Starship Pleasant is out fourth, 4 lengths off the lead, moving for the turn. Then it's Auntie Martha to the inside, followed by South Shore. Akron Moon on the far outside is next, and then Divine Luck and Miss Scout along the inside. A length and a half farther back, and then we come back to Antonia Autumn, who races just ahead of Ifraj Pink down at the rail. And then it's Abbey Street and Broom Sage as well out of it early, 15 off the lead, 23 flat was the first quarter. A solid pace for a long shot leader here. Oceano Gato at 99 to 1 out on a half-length lead over Claiming Victory, is second on the outside by 3. And then it's Seattle Me Up in third, Starship Pleasant fourth, South Shore fifth outside of Auntie Martha, who's got 6 lengths to make up. Then a well-held Divine Luck just in behind them. Akron Moon is next on the outside, and then comes Miss Scout along the rail. Antonia Autumn is on hold too, 9 lengths off the lead. Ifraj Pink is after that, and then comes Abbey Street and Broom Sage, 47 and 1 for a half mile. And now Claiming Victory is taken over. Ran 3 quarters in 1:11 and 2, and Claiming Victory at the top of the stretch. Auntie Martha under a hand ride moves up alongside, and now Auntie Martha has taken the lead. Coming on her Divine Luck and Antonia Autumn on the far outside, and Ifraj Pink from far behind too. Here's Antonia Autumn after Auntie Martha. Ifraj Pink closing late. It's Antonia Autumn, then Ifraj Pink, Auntie Martha, and Divine Luck.
Number 10, Antonia Autumn wins it for Castleton Lions, trained by Christophe Clement, ridden to victory today by Julien Leperoux. And in the winner's circle, there is a tribute to the late trainer Danny Miller, an all-around good guy. The 8th race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a claiming event. Fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. 1 jockey change on the 1. Make the rider Carlos Oliveira.
They're off. Good start for Sense of a Woman. Also on the outside, there goes Dream With Us up to take the lead. Expropriate is close too. Then comes Double Berg and Elusive Design to the inside, followed by Tonight We Dance as they race for the turn. Magical Powder running in there between horses. Then a length farther back and saving all the ground is Charm Cat into the turn. Balaroja's next, and then Snit Fit and Double the Lead is at the back. So they make their way to the backstretch, and they're led by Dream With Us and Joel Rosario, who went 24 and 3 for the first quarter. Sense of a Woman is second to the inside. And then it's Elusive Design alongside, or actually that is Tonight We Dance alongside, who now takes over second. Elusive Design is in fourth and is racing 5 lengths off the lead. Then Expropriate, Magical Powder to the inside, followed by Double Berg, Balaroja, Snit Fit, Charm Cat on the inside, and Double the Lead at the back. 49 and 1 for a half mile. Moving for the turn, Dream With Us from Tonight We Dance, and they're a half length apart. And Sense of a Woman is guided to the outside of them, now gaining ground from third. Elusive Design traveling smoothly, fourth right now, 3 lengths off the lead, going well. Then Magical Powder, Expropriate, Balaroja's after that. They're coming toward the top of the stretch, and Elusive Design is coming on now. Just to the outside of Dream With Us, Sense of a Woman is third. Behind the leaders comes Magical Powder in fourth. It is still Dream With Us. On the outside, Elusive Design, Magical Powder trying to squeeze through at the fence, and then it's Sense of Woman and Expropriate to the far outside, coming with good strides late. Dream With Us, Expropriate, Dream With Us over Expropriate, and then Magical Powder and Elusive Design.
Number 6, Dream With Us, scores for Aventura Stable, trained by Peter Walder, ridden to victory today by Joel Rosario. The 9th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf, an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds. Scratch the main track only participant, number 7, Pachanga Party.
They're off. Scorched Cat out fast to take the lead, and Drover Road is also away from the gate well. And from their outside post, these two are 1-2 as they race for the first turn. After that comes Angry Moon, who's out there wide, running in third position alongside of Medal Count, while Branded Hand saves ground at the rail and is 2 lengths off the lead. A length and a half farther back, then comes Patent, all tied up to the inside, followed by The Battle Is On. Muser is next, and last is Quasar Power. The field enters the backstretch. Scorched Cat, the leader, 3/4 of a length. Drover Road second. An easy first quarter, 25 seconds flat. Angry Moon is in third at this point. Then Branded Hand fourth on the inside, 3 lengths off the lead. Medal Count is next by a length. Then Patent to the outside. All tied up is 5 lengths from the front right now. Then comes Muser. The Battle Is On to the outside. And at the back is Quasar Power, who's 9 lengths off the lead after a 51 flat half mile. No pace on here. Scorched Cat, the leader. Drover Road second. Angry Moon edges up to them now. Medal Count well in contention. A length and a half off the lead. Will need some running room. Then Patent to the outside. Branded Hand is down at the rail. 3 lengths off the lead. Coming to the top of the stretch. Scorched Cat, Drover Road. Outside of them, Angry Moon. These 3 lined up. Medal Count's going to swing outside of them. Branded Hand is down toward the inside. All tied up is closing late between horses. Patent on the far outside. Drover Road and Scorched Cat still there. Medal Count late bid, maybe. Medal Count and Drover Road on the wire together, and it's tight behind them.
There was a dead heat for the victory between number 4, Medal Count, owned by Spendthrift Farm, trained by Dale Romans, and number 11, Drover Road, owned by Caroli Racing Stable, trained by Antonio Sano, and ridden to victory today by Luis Saez. We'll take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
It's Miller time!
But what if one of your crew is Ken Jeong?
Zoink!
What's with the pig? Wait.
No way! The pig! Did you teach him that?
Yeah, I did. Sorry I'm late. I came straight from work.
Man, this line's ridiculous.
No joke.
Ken!
I'm that guy from that thing!
Give me one!
Miller Lite.
Man, hey, wait!
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Welcome back to the 10th race. It's a 1-mile event on the main track. Starter optional claimer for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. 1 jockey change on the 1. Make the rider Carlos Olivero.
They're off. And it's Daddy's Jewel on the inside, out of the gate well. Here comes Lena Picky through on the inside to show some early speed. As the field races out of the chute, Lena Picky has made the front. Courtney Ryan on the outside, now second. La Stupendous third. Don't Tell Patty fourth. Daddy's Jewel is running along in fifth. Mariah's Wish sixth on the inside. Then Kelster to the outside, followed by Penafra and Repentless Lady. 24-1 was the first quarter. Up the backstretch, Lena Picky on top 3/4 of a length. Courtney Ryan to the outside, runs along in second. Don't Tell Patty third near the inside. Then La Stupenda, Daddy's Jewel, is in fifth right now, 4 lengths off the lead as they move past the half-mile pole. And they're being followed by Kelster on the outside. Mariah's Wish is next. Penafra and Repentless Lady, 47-3 for a half mile. It is Lena Picky on the lead. Courtney Ryan's alongside, and a strong Daddy's Jewel is coming up to them 3 wide. And these 3 are right together now, coming toward the top of the stretch. Don't Tell Patty picks it up from 4th. The others have work to do. Penafra is running on a bit from the back of the field, but they're coming to the top of the stretch, and Courtney Ryan turns for home in front. Daddy's Jewel right up alongside, coming to the 8th pole. These 2 stride for stride. Courtney Ryan digs in. Daddy's Jewel runs up alongside. Courtney Ryan just keeps ahead in front. Daddy's Jewel still can't get by. Courtney Ryan digging in all the way through the stretch. Courtney Ryan held on. Daddy's Jewel was second. Don't Tell Patty and Penopra.
Number 8, Courtney Ryan wins the photo, owned by IAB Stables, trained by Tamara Levy, and that gives jockey Luis Saez his 3rd win on the card. The 11th race on Sunday was a 1-mile turf event, claiming for 4-year-olds and up. Scratched the 3 Financial Pathway, also scratched the 13 Megalith, and note the jockey on the 2 is Carlos Oliveira.
They're off. Bashful Bandit on the far outside and Favorite Catch along the rail have the last word, away third between those two, and then it's Malibu Way who came out running in 4th. Thundering Waters is 5th on the far outside, then Foolish Tiger, Fire Mission on the inside. Break of 2 back to Mr. Baker, who's racing 6 lengths off the lead, then Fort Boonesboro at the rail, followed by Tis Ready. To the outside of them, 7-10 Split is next, and at the back of the field is Exeter Road. The first quarter was in 23-2. Onto the backstretch they go, and Bashful Bandit has opened up a 5-length lead. Bashful Bandit all alone up front here. Have the last word, Favorite Catch and Malibu Way all lined up behind. And then it's Thundering Waters in behind them, Foolish Tiger, and then Fire Mission to the inside. Break of another 2 to Mr. Baker. Then it's Fort Boonesboro, Tis Ready. Exeter Road has moved up out of last. And then 7-10 Split. 48-2 for a half mile. And Bashful Bandit's lead is now 2.5 lengths as they move into the far turn. Malibu Way underway second. Favorite Catch right in contention third. On the far outside, Thundering Waters gets going 3 wide. Then Foolish Tiger, Fort Boonesboro in behind them. On the far outside, Mr. Baker. They're into the stretch. And here comes Malibu Way up and after the lead. Favorite Catch coming through at the rail. Bashful Bandit between those two. Thundering Waters is on the far outside. And then it's Fire Mission who's closing late between horses. It is Malibu Way and Favorite Catch. Malibu Way's got it. Joel Rosario wins another. On Malibu Way, Favorite Catch was next, and then came Fire Mission.
Number 9, Malibu Way wins and gives jockey Joel Rosario his 4th victory on the card, owned by our leading owners, Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Mike Maker. The pick 4 today, 404, paid $108.55. The pick 5, $399.50. 4 of 5, $755. The pick 6, 6 of 6, $366.32. The carryover going into Wednesday, $25,155.99.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember to come out and visit us next week. We got a special 6-day week with racing on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. Leslie will be here. Good night and good luck.